Well, welcome everybody to my halibut blog. In the past we've talked about, of course, the best locations to fish for halibut. We've talked about buying an anchor, buying tackle, setting your anchor, and today we're going to talk about a little bit about the tackle. Halibut are not really that fussy. I think the biggest thing is finding the halibut, and if they're not there, waiting for the halibut to find you, and that's what we're going to talk about here. Usually what happens here in our Straits of Juan de Fuca is people like to anchor, and to anchor, one of two things are going to happen. You're going to be dropping your gear down where the halibut are, or you're going to be dropping the gear down where you hope the halibut are going to go to. And one of the best ways to do that, of course, if you want to know where they're going to go to, is to attract them. So we use a lot of scent. And I'm going to give you a couple examples. One is with Ryan Chamberlain and how he attaches salmon bellies. And also check out his rig. And then after that, we're going to go to Sean Battistoni from Pedder Bay Marina, showing something that I learned up in Alaska, which is quite unique on attracting scent. But that's what you want to do, is you want to set up a scent trail. So you have to be patient. So once you get your gear down, you have to wait and wait and wait sometimes for a halibut to bite. Sometimes they don't show up. The next time you go out, they do. So that's fishing. But here's some tips. Check them out, and that's my blog.
It's like the zap strap, that top hook. It's just something I do. Probably doesn't make any sense, but it's just one of those habits that fishermen seem to develop as they fish every day. These superstition things. Just makes it sit a little bit better. Make sure your clicker's on. You want this to be fairly tight, but enough so that a halibut can run. I'm not going to break your rod holder off, but stiff enough that it's going to set the hook on a hit. Something like that. We're in a high current zone here, so it's a lot of work just staying on top of your bait, making sure it's near the bottom. And when it slows up, you really have to be on it. This is a rocky area. That's how you lose your gear. If you're not making sure that your weight is off the bottom as the current slows up, that's when you're going to lose your gear.
Okay, here we are. We've got Sean here with two different types of setups that we're going to use today when we're out here fishing. So, Sean, what do we have here? We
Excellent.
have
in my right hand.
Into the sun here a little bit here, so we can see. Yeah. Okay. What do we have there? We have
my right hand, pretty classic halibut setup. Spreader bar on the downward side of the spreader bar. We've got about 18 inches of leader heading down to our 2-pound weight. And then on the long side of the spreader bar, we're just going to go with a double circle hook setup with bait. That's fully baited with most likely herring today. So we've got this set up, and there's no lure, no skirt of any type. But on this side, we're going to give a shot. Same sort of setup, 2-pound ball, but a skirt setup with that will accompany with bait as well, and most likely again herring on this one. Okay, here we go. Here's the setup without the skirt, the classic double, I would say, circle hook setup. We're going to go on this rig, going to go with an extra large herring, so sort of that 9 to 10 inch herring. Yeah. And also you're seeing a unique one of our tricks for sure, a unique trick. We actually you can pick these up in your local drugstore in the feminine hygiene section. This is a women's sanitary napkin, absolutely loaded with fish attractant or scent, and halibut specific. So this stuff drives halibut nuts and attracts them right to this bait. So we'll see how it does today, and we'll time to put her in the water.
Yeah, it creates a good scent trail, doesn't it? So that it can bring the fish in. So
Absolutely. Now,
yeah, you can. Yeah, you can let her down. We're
off we go here. We're gonna make sure that our
let her down.
drags are
Look at
right.
that, eh? Make sure. Look. Oh boy.
Everything looks great here, and
Oh
off
boy,
we go.
doesn't that look delicious? Eh?
Off we go.
Now all we have to do is wait for a halibut to bite.